Today, we are going to show you a completely different program that you are used to seeing on our channel. This is non-branded, not related to a big box retailer, and completely different than what you would expect. The program is called a 3PL Casepack Load. What that means can vary depending on who you're purchasing it from and where you're buying it from. But for the sake of this video, we're gonna show you what the program is all about, what 3PL actually means, what Casepack loads actually are, and what the loads that we have been selling for the past month have in them. So if you're intrigued, if you're excited, if you wanna learn what a 3PL Casepack load looks like, stay tuned because we're about to jump right in.
Place to find something nice every time.
The number one thing to remember is that a 3PL Casepack load can mean 100 of different things depending on where you buy it and who you purchase it from. 3PL and Casepacks are generic terms used in the freight, logistics, and liquidation world. So whenever you're purchasing something like a 3PL Casepack, you have to ask them certain questions to figure out what's actually going to be on that load because it will differ. A 3PL stands for a third-party logistics center, aka a warehouse that is hired and gives a service to a retailer, online seller, manufacturer, or anybody that has product that needs to be fulfilled to customers or vendors. Meaning this warehouse is filled with hundreds of different brands, hundreds of different items, and they do not come from a specific retailer. Like I said at the beginning of the video, that is the biggest differentiator between all the other loads that we have pretty much showcased on this channel and everything that we're used to, right? A 3PL Casepack load does not come from a Walmart, does not come from a Sam's Club, does not come from a Target, does not come from an Amazon. It comes from a warehouse that fulfills orders, aka you're going to have one of Damien's thousands units, you're gonna have some KK's thousands units, you're gonna have your mom's thousands units. It's a lot of different retailers, a lot of different brands, a lot of different sellers that are just housing product in that warehouse and needs to be distributed. What a 3PL Casepack load of liquidated merchandise is something along these lines. It is gonna be, for the most part, brown box, right? Remember what a Casepack is. Casepack typically means that the product is brand new, not been returned, never been opened. It's not a shelf pull. It's not a liquidation product. It is a brand new product that is still in its original manufacturer's case, right? So the way it left the manufacturer's factory is the way that it is being sold now, right? Maybe it didn't sell. Maybe it was taking too much storage. Maybe it was out of season. Maybe it's just not needed anymore. Simple as that. It's liquidation, and people liquidate product for various reasons. Ask the right questions when purchasing these type of loads, especially if it's something that you're not used to. Speaking of questions, highly recommend you join our bin store co-op group because there's questions in there that are asked every single day that make me question what the hell am I doing in my business. So it's a very educational group. There's a lot of good engagement in there and a ton of great people asking great questions that really make your brain think outside the box. And you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn from people that are in the business that are doing exactly what you are trying to do today. So now that we understand what 3PL and Casepack means, you have to put those two words together and kind of figure out what is actually going to be on this truckload. In our case, in the Truckload of Nice Fine Wholesale's case, these truckloads are made up of various linen, clothing, shoes, toys, and general merchandise items. Bin stores are always looking to diversify the products that they offer inside of their bins, right? Therefore, when I came across this deal and found out that this 3PL is going out of business and is being liquidated, I jumped right on it because it is perfect for what the bin store needs. These pallets are 6 to 7, 8 feet tall. Look how tall this is. I'm like 6'8", and it's taller. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm 6'1", and it's actually 6 feet and 3/4 of an inch. Complete, but whatever. With the hair, I'm like 6'3". But yeah, so in our case, a 3PL Casepack is going to contain a variety of items. It's potentially going to have 50 to 100 different SKUs on a truckload. Why is that important to point out, and why is it important for you to ask that question while you're purchasing a load like this? Because more often than not, 3PLs fulfill products and they don't have thousands of SKUs. They might have 3, 4, 5, 10 SKUs in that whole warehouse. So when they're being liquidated, your truckload is gonna contain 1 or 2 very, very, very deep skewed items, right? And that does not work for many people. This is why asking questions is super important. If you ask the broker or the supplier, what is actually on this case pack? How many SKUs can I contain? How many units are we talking about? How many master cases? Are these gonna be in Gaylords or are these actually going to be case packed, right? Those are all questions that will make your buying decision a lot easier, and you will not be disappointed when that product arrives and it turns out to be something completely different than what you imagine it to be. Because like I said at the beginning, 3PL and case packs are generic terms used within this industry to describe different types of product. When I'm looking at a 3PL case pack load, the number one question that I'm asking is, how many SKUs are on this pallet or load? If they tell me less than 20, that means that you're gonna be getting 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 5,000 units of one particular item. It might work for you in your case, but I know for the case of our customers, the pallet flippers, the discount stores, or the bin stores, it's not going to work out very well. The reason why I'm saying thousands of units is because my mind works on a truckload basis, right? I buy the truckloads, and my man Keiki over there that's unloading some mystery boxes right now works on the pallet side. So he's gonna give you guys a breakdown of what these pallets actually contain and why they have been working very well for our pallet flippers. But let me walk you around and show you what a case pack, give you more details on a case pack. So as you can see here, this is what I mean by deep skew. Right here, you can automatically tell that this is one thing. It is the one item, meaning that if you are looking for variety and all pallets are like this, you're only gonna be getting 24 types of product on your load. These truckloads that we're talking about today are more mixed up. So yes, is that pallet heavy in some SKUs? 100%. But then you take a look at this one and you can automatically tell that all these boxes are different. This one, you can automatically tell that this. So like if we just count the variety of boxes on here alone, we're looking at like 7 or 8 different types of boxes, probably meaning you're gonna get 7 to 8 different types of SKUs on each pallet, right? And please don't get SKUs, quantity, MOQs, units, and case packs and master cases confused. They all mean something different. And if you're looking for definitions and if you're looking to learn more about liquidation and these type of terms, check out the channel because we've posted tons of videos on vocabulary and what you need to know to become an educated buyer in this industry. So one of the benefits of buying a case pack load is that you're getting a lot of units for a low price, right? These are master cases. They are jam-packed onto these pallets and pretty much designed to fit as much as humanly possible on a pallet, right? So they can be shipped efficiently from the distribution center to the manufacturer and vice versa, whatever it might be. These goods will need to be shipped because they are in their cases, right? Therefore, they're case packed. This video should be helpful to any buyers that are looking for a type of load like this. We have been moving a ton of these and we have a ton of them coming in still. So if you are a retailer, a bin store, or a pallet flipper that has interest in any of these, make sure to email us at sales@nicefindwholesale.com and in the subject line, put 3PL case pack so that I can respond to you and talk to you about this load, because potentially it could be a moneymaker for you. And if you're local or a pallet flipper looking for some pallets like this, check out our local Facebook page. The link is in our description and you can join it and stay up to date with the current pallets that we have available. The man behind the scenes, he's always hiding and stuff. But 3PL case packs are great. Right, Conrad? Do you like them?
I think so. Is my mic working?
No, your mic's not working. All right, so I've been selling a load of these truckloads to wholesale buyers, right? Our primary customers have been retail stores, bin stores, discount stores, auction houses, and anybody and everyone that's looking for brand new product, right? But my boy KK that's unloading a truck right now, it's probably done. Where's he at?
Top.
My boy KK here has been dealing with pallet buyers and selling these truckloads by the pallet out of our warehouse here in North Aurora. So KK, take it away. Tell us a little bit about what these case packs are, why do you like them, how do you feel about them, and what do people like to know about it?
Like the way I sell, or the way that I like introduce these pallets to people is like, you get 2 or 3 SKUs on every pallet of the same thing. It's brand new, but instead of buying a whole truckload, when you get like 40 to 50 different SKUs, you're kind of only getting 1 or 2 SKUs when you buy one pallet. So I usually just cut a box open, right? Because they're all the same boxes. I cut a box open if somebody gets interested in a label, And then I'm kind of like, yeah, you're getting a bunch of these shoes, and that's how I sell them, right? So pretty easy to sell. Somebody comes up and they see a label they like, right? And I'll open it, right? Once I open one, then the next customer that asks about it, it's like, yeah, this is what you're getting on this pallet. You're gonna get, you know, there's 12 pairs in each box, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's like 30 boxes, right? So you could do the math, and then we're selling them at $4.50 a pallet. So people could do the math of like how much their cost per shoe is gonna be, right? And then there's something on top that's a little different too that I could crack open too. And more shoes, but like they're men's shoes now, right? And then I just put them back, and if they're interested in that pallet, they're interested in that pallet. If not, they're not. It's so funny. If somebody's looking for same type of item on each pallet, right? So they have one SKU, but they have 40 of them. Like these are good, brand new, and you know, if you're a flea market seller, they're great because it's like you show one for display and that's it. But people like them. It depends on how you sell, what kind of product you're getting. So it's not for every buyer I have, but they like it, right? Other than that, it's good.
So I love the point that KK just made about the one SKU display model, one and done type of deal, right? Because buying unmanifested truckloads is not easy. It is scary, and it comes with a ton of variety. You get different sizes, different colors, different everything. And when you have, you know, 1,000 SKUs in a pallet, that means it's gonna take a lot of labor to process, to price out, to make sure that you're making money on it, right? On a case pack load, the same math that KK just did, you can do on the truckload side, and you can do it as a retailer, right? So you come in, you're like, okay, we have 4 cases of size 9 shoes, and we're gonna sell them for $8 each, blah, 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 blah. How much can I pay for this pallet? How much is this pallet worth to me? Is there value on it for me? Is it for my business? So that's why case pack loads are one of my favorites, to be honest, because the least amount of labor that's needed, far less labor than like an unmanifested Amazon pallet or something like that. The amount of SKUs that you get versus the value that you get just totally outweighs it, and it makes the processing a lot easier.
Yeah, I think we do a pretty like good job of explaining what these loads are. So if you're not in our email list, go to our email list, and we send probably 1 or 2 emails of these loads a week, right? And then if you have further questions, just reply back to that email, and then we'll like even send you some pictures of example loads, what you're gonna get, right? We might even send you this video over to kind of show you what kind of load this is, because we're trying to be transparent here, right? We're not trying to send you a bunch of stuff that we don't know what it is, but we just want to be transparent.
No, it's a great point. And you know, when I'm selling these loads, or when you're selling these pallets, I hear the question a lot of like, what's on it? Or like, can I request no shoes? Or can I request no this? I'm sorry, but you cannot. And solely based on the fact, you got to think about how do these loads come together, right? They are coming out of a giant 300,000-400,000 square foot facility with a bunch of product on their shelves, right? This product is dispersed, and when we liquidate it, it's just getting grabbed. It's like, all right, we got to get rid of this shelf. We got to get rid of this shelf. We got to get rid of this shelf, right? So it's first come, first serve type of deal, and whatever ends up on that load kind of ends up on that load. So the couple of things that we can guarantee is that everything's going to be brand new. Everything's going to be case packed, and you shouldn't be expecting too many like brand name. Like, I don't know if you've seen any like Adidas or Nike on it, but it's mostly like generic brands that are a little lower value, but because you're paying 5% of retail on this, you're gonna win.
Yeah, the end consumer for this is gonna definitely, like, if they're getting it, they need it, and they're getting a deal for it, even though it's still gonna be like the generic brand, even cheaper than what it would be at the store. From you, it would be even cheaper than what it would be at the store. So these prices are insanely low. For
and the way this economy's going, like everybody's looking for a deal, everybody's looking for value. These are already deal items, and now they are being sold at a liquidation prices at literally like 95% off of MSRP.
Like the shoes I showed, there was like water shoes there, and they're $40, the name brand ones. The generic brand is $20, and then from us it's $2. So it's just
a deal.
If you're looking for a
That's
deal.
what it is. It's a deal. But yeah, I'm a big fan of these case packs. We do have a lot more of these. I really wanted to come on and make a video because a lot of people have been asking us like, what's a 3PL? What's a case pack? What does a 3PL case pack load mean? Like, and I know you're getting the same question where you're selling pallets. So this is what it is, guys. It is a brand new master case packed items that come out of a facility that fulfills different brands, different retailers, and different sellers. And you're gonna be getting a mix of those products on a pallet/truckload.
Like, share, subscribe, and join our email list. And join our groups too.
Yeah, and follow me on LinkedIn, and follow me on Instagram, and follow me on Facebook, and add KK as a friend, and then throw me a like, and then throw a subscribe and a share. Make sure you comment as well. Join the 5 emails that we have going on. Send us a message on there. Message me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Bumble, wherever else you got it. And we're out. Subscribe, like, and share.
Bye.